So from time to time, I listen to Tariq Nasheed, and it's strictly for the comedy. He reminds me of these dudes I grew up with in Southeast San Diego. The dude is just naturally funny. I mean, he's like some guys I went to Lincoln High School with. They can just have you on the floor rolling. To me, Tariq is funnier than most comedians. Like his comebacks, and I used to listen to him go at it with these Africans, and they'd be screaming, and he'd be so calm, man. I would just be hollering, laughing. But he also goes too far. He said some blasphemous things, and he says he's an ordained minister. I heard him say that on Jesse Lee Peterson, and I don't see how you could be an ordained minister and then say the things he said. He said, "Do we need any more Bible, as he put it, Bible thumpers in our community?" He said no. He said he's not trying to diss anybody's beliefs, but he's saying that we need to get out there on the streets and, calm things down. But see, he's missing the point. If they were reading the scriptures, then they wouldn't be out in the streets in the first place. Look what happened to the school system. They took prayer out and the guns came in. Why are we, not we, but why are people always running from the truth of the Most High? It's like they want to try everything else but what works. If people were following what Yeshua said to do, what the Most High Yah said to do, then all these problems will be eliminated. And you can act like, well, the children today aren't going to listen, the teenagers today aren't going to listen. So what you going to do? If they're not listening, what's your other choice? What you going to do? Go out there and meet them with some AK-47s? Then you got a war on the streets that you're not going to win. The fact that people keep trying to take what's righteous out of everything shows there's something wrong with them. Because if you understood that all evil comes from a person, it can come from outside influences, but the evil's in their heart. If they're gonna do something evil, it's in their heart. So you got to change people's hearts, and it might sound cliche-ish. It might sound like a fantasy, but that's where you start. You don't wait till it gets in the streets and then try to solve it. And you might say, well, it's already in the streets, so we have to go out there in the streets and talk to them. What are you gonna say? Why is what you tell them better than what the Most High tells them? What makes you think that you can say something that's going to touch their heart and the power of the Almighty can't touch them? It's just frustrating listening to people as they take their little subtle shots, or sometimes not so subtle. And I even contributed to the Hidden History Museum. I believe I did it twice. So I contributed to that, and Tariq, he's got a lot of things going. He's singing, he's funny. He lets you know of important things going on in the black community. But the thing I just have a problem with is besides the course talking, is the constantly seems like taking shots at believers. You don't do that with any other group, just believers. You know, if Farrakhan came out and said they need to go out there and teach what they teach, I'm sure he wouldn't have said anything, even if he had a problem with it. But when it's Christianity, then there's a problem. Why? Because Christianity is the truth. And I know he's got a lot more subscribers than me for now. I don't really care about that. You know, it could be 500 against, going against me, but I got the Most High with me. So those odds favor me. I just have to speak out because, it's just sad to see people going at the truth. And marches don't work. You know, how many years have black folks been marching? The stuff going on in Chicago right now, do you really want to go out there and use your knowledge to try to stop what's going on? You want to try that? I think I'd rather rely on the Most High to help me and to know what to say to people. You don't be fearful of people, but you have to go out there and use wisdom. You can't just go out there with your bullhorn and start shouting whatever you think the solution is. You know, you just go out there without the armor of Yah on, and you might get your head handed to you. So you got to use wisdom in every area. And I'm just sick of the blasphemies, man. It's like the last couple of years, people will say anything, and it's always a Christianity, always. Why? Because Christianity is the truth. The cream rises to the top. So they're not dissing these other false religions. They're coming at the true belief. Followers of the way. But I'm a G. I don't back down. I don't care how many subscriptions you have, subscribers. I don't care how many as Tariq calls it, I don't care how many certifieds you got. I'm certified, but not certifiable, if you know what that means. Anyway, when you listen to these people constantly talking about black, white, and causing division, that's what the powers that be want. They want to cause division. So, you know, when you listen to these people, even if it's just for comedy, listen to them with a grain of salt, because, you know, he'll drop some knowledge, but then he'll drop his craziness too. So just be careful and know what you're listening to. A lot of it is just entertainment. Sometimes I don't even think Tariq believes the stuff he's saying, because I've seen some videos where he was talking about, and somehow the video got pulled down. I don't know if he tried to get rid of things or what, but you just gotta listen to these people with a grain of salt and know that a lot of them have agendas. And like I was saying, though, I saw Tariq and somehow the video's down. I don't know if he had something to do with it, but somebody posted when he was saying some things about liking some Caucasian women at the time when he was single. So he wasn't so militant back then. So people kind of go towards the direction that's going to bring them the most income. I guess if race baiting is bringing in the money, then he decided to go with the race baiting, you know. But like I said, he drops a lot of helpful knowledge out there, and he knows about a lot of the schemes going on from the agenda out there. But one thing, too, that I don't like that he does, he seems to think everything in the news is legitimate, unless it's making us look bad. Then he'll say it's some crisis actors. But he has to stop and think. A lot of this stuff is just made up just so he can keep all the races warring, you know. Even if it's bringing you lots of income to have a nice mansion, Tariq, you can't, don't sell out your people for that, man. I know you call yourself a FBA. So, you know, just watch the tone when you go at believers, man, because some of us have supported you. We watch you, but, you know, you can't go at us like that, and you can't go at the Most High like that, because when you're by yourself at night, you might need him sometime. You might find yourself in a situation too where the only person that can help you is someone from another race. So, you know, that makes me think of the Hebrew Israelites always talking about the white man, this and that. Have you checked your DNA? You don't know if you're pure anything. I mean, how many people are pure one race at this point? The Most High is not a racist. He created everybody. If you had a child, one black, one white, are you going to love the black one more than the white one? Are you going to love the white one more than the black one? No, you're going to love them all because they're your children. So y'all always in this hoopla about race. It's really about the people that are the bankers, those people. Stop looking at the pawns. Look at the higher pieces on the chessboard. Y'all know what it is. And if you don't, look into it anyway. This is something that I've been noticing for a while, and I just had to speak up about it. LSR forever. It's been the J. Roos Theory. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe, and be fearless. Yay, yay.